Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Welcome to FPL Don't Panic. And yeah, little Bishop Brown Cup special just to look at the winners from game week 36 and 37. So a little catch up on those. Have been offline for a few weeks. And at the end, just might have a last quick look at game week 38 team and just some further thoughts around that as we've had the pressers now. So we've got a little bit more information. So I'll just touch base a little bit on that. But let's focus on the topic du jour. The FPL Don't Panic League. So let's just bring that up. Bear with me. 2 secs. Technology's going astray. Yeah, a lot of red arrows for me in game week 37, wasn't there? On the good news front for me, though, just going off topic a little bit. A couple of my key mini leagues. And the ones that I really do want, well, I kind of would have liked to have won the FPL Don't Panic League. That is clearly not going to happen. Jason is running away with that at number one. We'll touch on that in a second. But yeah, there's a couple that I really did want to win. And this one in particular, the Ravaged Cabbage, that is actually a league that I'm in. I think I've mentioned in the past I used to work for a company full of data analysts. Yeah, for the best part of 12 years, and they're not happy with me with my dodgy little spreadsheet. And I've got we'll just have a quick look in there because it's a bit of fun. Yeah, it's I don't know if Shane will be looking. He won't be happy with me because early in the season, when it wasn't going so well for me, he said, "Your methodology is," he's Irish, "your methodology is shit, Des." Well, got you, Shane. Unless you have an absolute stonker, I've got you, mate. I have got you by the short and curlies. And Peter's actually a really good player. Actually, I'm surprised he's not doing so well. Some of his ranks over the last few years have been ridiculous. I mean, really big finishes. You know, well inside that sort of top 20, 30k on a consistent basis. Yeah, so basically it's a league full of data analysts. I am not a data analyst. I work for a data analyst company, but I was more on the sort of the customer relations sides and senior account management roles. So very happy with that. Unless I have a complete disaster, I will win that one. And the one that I'm very happy about, and it's only a very small league. Where's it gone? Is this one here? Who is actually Chris is one of my very best mates back in New Zealand. He's the one that got me involved in this silly game about 3 years ago. I mentioned this early in the season, but I get this phone call. He says, "Oh, Des," he's caught me. "Oh, Des, I've just set up an FPO league. Yeah, I've been playing it for a few years. You'll love it." And I'm like, "No, mate, no, I'm not playing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it, Chris. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it." "Why not, Des? Why you're not playing the FPL? You'll love it, mate. You'll love it." Chris, you know what I'm like on this shit. I just go OCD, and here we are. 3 years later. So I didn't take it actually that seriously for the first couple of years, and yeah, beat the pants off me. So gotcha. Finally got you, Chris. Finally got you. I think. Am I counting my chickens too soon? Oh, come on, I can't throw away an 80-point lead, can I? Can I? Anyway, back to the main topic, the FPL Don't Panic Challenge. Just going to touch base on a few players here. You guys have been doing so well, honestly. I'm really looking forward to this league next year. Maybe having a few more people in there, but just there's a few of you now. We've got at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think there's at least 6 or 7 of us inside the top 100k, and I think there's a few more could make it if they have a good final game week. So that's absolutely brilliant, and I expect, as we sort of feed off each other next year, that will just get better and better as we sort of, just listen to each other, what everyone's doing, etc. I think we'll actually end up with we've had some fantastic game weeks. One game week, I think maybe 7 or 8 weeks ago, our average in this league comfortably beat the best league in the world average by a long way. So some exciting things for the future, I think, as we because we'll actually obviously start it from the beginning of next year. Anyway, Jason, yeah, he's just outside the top 5,000 now. So he's been chatting to me about the transfers. I think he's brought in Evan Nielsen. Yeah, we actually did that this morning. Evan Nielsen. I think the risk there is him not having Salah. If Salah goes off, he could suddenly find himself dropping, but he's betting against that. And to be honest with you, that's kind of what you have to do to actually get those sort of, you got to sometimes you got to take those punts and bets against the big trend. And if it works out, and the other big one as well is Jason has only taken one hit all season. That was right at the beginning of the season. Yeah, it's had an amazing season, absolutely amazing. A little bit of advice from me, but to be fair, he did the donkey work himself. Right, Alan, finally, mate, finally. I know you've wanted this for a long, long while, and you got it in game week 36. I'm so sorry I couldn't do the video in 36, but mate, you have been so consistent. You've come so close to this over quite a few game weeks, and even that 56 last week, far from a disaster given the nature of the game week that it was. Did you get a green arrow on that? Where are we overall? You did, mate. You did, and you're inside that top 100k. Superb stuff, mate. Superb stuff. I hope you have a fantastic final game week. But let's have a look at your. Let's have just a little look. I mean, you're just flicking back. I mean, you've been amazingly consistent over a number of weeks. These were really good, solid scores, well above the average. You must be on a quite. Jesus Christ. Okay, there's a free hit, but free hits don't always work out. Yeah, mate. This is just an absolute purple patch end of season run. Yeah, and really good choices. 'Cause I know we've chatted about sort of many times over sort of some of the choices that you were making. So we had plenty of chats about that. But yes, it's just such a good run, buddy. Well done. All right, let's have a look at 36. What did you do? Brilliant score. Absolutely brilliant score. Got your assistant manager in. But I wasn't even a good assistant manager. Jesus, imagine if that had come in for you. It was, not particularly spectacular. Well, unspectacular, I think would be the fair words to put on that. But yeah, Munoz, Wan-Bissaka. What is it with these players leaving United? Scott McTominay has just won bloody Player of the Year in Italy, hasn't he? There's something wrong with Man United. There's something seriously wrong in that club. Yeah, Ari up, mate. Just really good differential picks and good solid picks. Yeah, seriously, fantastic. There's no point, obviously, going too much into it. We can have a little look then. Yeah, no bench points left behind. Just brilliant, mate. Just a Sade. It did. Someone did go Sade. I don't know if it was off my tip. I'm sure it was off of your own bat, mate. That was where I was going to go. Really, seriously, good. Well done. So I don't have a Bishop Brennan Cup this week. I've left it in a suitcase back in Ireland. So we have I have a trophy for you, Alan. I have a trophy for you. It's the Mrs. Doyle pot. Congratulations. Well done. You are the winner of the Mrs. Doyle pot, which is currently replacing the Bishop Brennan Cup. Brilliant game week, mate. Right. Game week 37. Let's bring this back. Sorry, guys. I shouldn't have done so many screen changes. Flicking back to the league. Here we go. Right. This game week just gone. And yeah, it wasn't spectacular. I don't think I only got 44 myself. I don't think it was particularly spectacular for any of us, was it? Here we've got a 60 in there from Liam. Paul, 65. Mike, I know you said you'd sort of lost interest, but 70 is a very good score that game week, mate. It would have done you well. You'll have a better one next year, buddy. You'll have a better one next year. Just getting that consistency. And it's such a game of luck, isn't it? It really is a game of luck, but we try to create the conditions where we're going to be lucky. I'm going to talk more about that in the end of season review and 25-26 strategy plans. Right, Stephen, big 70 there. Very good, mate. And Tom there with the 60. But there he is. The game week 37 winner is 72 points. Mohammed, Machines United. Pretty sure you've won this 2 or 3 times. Just let me know in the comments, but I'm pretty sure on that. I've got 2 Mohammeds there, and I think you've both won it a few times. Let's have a look at what you did. $72. No chips, so it's a really good score. 39 points average, brilliant, really well above that. So you have a massive green arrow, and I don't know what your plans are for 38. 151,000. The 100,000 is not out of reach. You probably obviously have to go differential, I'd imagine. Probably on the captain. Would captaining the Vardio be the stupidest thing in the world to do? We know if we got the clean sheet, we got an attacking return, and all of a sudden you're in that sort of bonus points, 14, 15, 16 points area, double that. Just a thought, just a thought. I'm sure you know exactly what you're going to do yourself, but I'd love to see you crack that 100k, mate. But it'll take a good, well-considered Hail Mary. But that's a decent team, mate. Raya, Manaz, unfortunately nothing, but he's always good. Yeah, Gavardio, you lost your clean sheet, but I think if you hadn't lost the clean sheet, it might have negatively affected rank, because as I'm just sort of catching up on things, what I'm noting is so many people have got the double City defence at the moment. So I was kind of cursing myself, the City losing that clean sheet with the pretty much the last kick of the game. But I've actually realised a few days later, oh shit, that actually would have affected me negatively, as so many people do seem to be on a double City defence. So the only way you'll get anything decent out of Gavardio is with the attacking return, because it's a clean sheet. Yeah, a lot of people on that double City defence. They've moved from double Arsenal to double City, it would seem. Konza, yeah, really regret letting him go when he was just sitting third on my bench for a long time, because he would have proved very handy. So yeah, well done hanging on to him, or whenever you brought him in. Hey, that was an absolutely brilliant return. Bradley, I think Bradley will start ahead of Trent this weekend. If anyone, including you, Mohammed, thinking of transferring him out. And he's always a little bit of an attacking threat with Bradley. We know he is capable of an attacking return. Rogers, yeah, got him himself, good. Mbeumo, unspectacular. We could do with a big haul from him this weekend, I think. Bowen, I don't know how long you've had him, mate, but yeah, he's just been brilliant for me, so I'm sure he has for you as well. Eze. Biggest mistake not bringing in Eze about 5 or 6 weeks ago. I thought it. I told Jason to do it. Jason did it, and it's been really responsible. Eze's been really responsible. One of the key things in him getting up into that towards that top 5,000. Eze is just in an absolute purple patch at the moment. He really is. And that was obviously an off the bench goal that he got. I think he only had about 5 minutes in that game. So it'd be awfully tempting just to keep playing him. I think that's going to be a bit of beach football between Liverpool and Crystal Palace at the weekend. There is a rotation risk, obviously, with him, but has he been given the rest? And they'll go out there and have a bit of fun. Yeah. What do you plan to do with him? Is he moving out, Mohammed, or are you going to just keep him going? It's be hard to let go of him given the run of form he's in. A lot of people will probably bench him or sell him, so that's one of the differentials that might just help you towards that top 100k. That's unless you're just trying to protect, unless you're happy with 150k, you just want to protect rank. Vardy, you joined the Vardy party and threw the captain's armband on. Okay, that's the round of applause for this game week. Brilliant call, brilliant call. Might have done it if I'd been a bit more focused. It would have certainly, yeah. There was a narrative written there. You followed it and you got your reward. Brilliant show, mate. Brilliant, Mohammed. Really good. And Haaland. What are we all thinking? Haaland. Oh, I don't know. We'll still all have to think about buying him though next year, won't we? Yeah. It's going to be interesting when we get the pricing for the beginning of next at the beginning of next season, or before the season starts, and we're doing our drafts. We've got to consider Haaland or Salah. Given Salah's recent form, would any of us bring him in? Don't know. Given Haaland's form for pretty much the entire second half of the season, and a bit before that as well, since game week 6 or 7, would any of us bring him in? Will it be no Haaland Salah drafts? We'll see. Time will tell on that one. No bench points. Well done. Brilliant. Mohammed, well done. You also get a trophy. As I say, no Bishop Brand Cup, but you get the Mrs. Doyle Cup. Congratulations. It's actually cold. It was already in there. Oh, that's horrible. Yeah, well done. Fantastic. So yeah, congratulations, Alan, for 36, Mohammed for 37. Brilliant performances. Hope the last game week goes well. and then you entrench yourself well inside the top 100k, Alan, and that you throw a Hail Mary, Muhammad, and get yourself in or close to it as well. Well done, both of you. Right, my final thoughts on game week 38, my own team. A little bit of news from the pressers. I don't plan to change. Let's see if I can my yeah, I don't think that's pretty much. I think I'm going to pretty much go with what I said in the last video. Yeah, I think I'll keep saying goal. Gavardio, as I said, yeah, just as I'm now realizing, there is actually nothing for me to be gained, nothing to be gained for me from a City clean sheet, and it really just, yeah, I almost hope they concede, but Gavardio gets a goal. And Gavardio's ownership is so high around my rank, and I think certainly in that sort of top 300,000. Don't think there's much to be gained. His ownership is damn near 100%, I think, isn't it? Yeah, Milenkovic, yeah, fine. Kanate, yeah, happy enough with that. It's hard to call on that Crystal Palace match. I think it's going to be a bit of a goal fest. It wouldn't surprise me what the score could be. It could be 5-0 Liverpool. It could be 4-all. It could be literally anything. It really is beach football, but Liverpool, I believe, will be coming out to play, put on a show for the supporters, receive their trophies, big cheers. And Palace could well be doing the same as well. Clearly, but yeah, could be a little cup hangover. Who knows? We'll see. It's that lap of the gods on some of this at the moment. Bowen, yeah, very happy on that. Not a problem there. And Bomo still a little bit to play for with Brentford. Fine. Got my own little narrative. It's not quite the Vardy party, but it could be the Salah hurrah. That was bad, wasn't it? That was really bad. The Salah hurrah, get his couple of goals, get to 30, maybe an assist or two, and break the assist record. Yeah, I don't know. I've just got a good feeling about it. We'll see what happens. Rodgers, lots to play for. Man United, absolutely crap. But at the same time, I think potentially United, after the disappointment of the Europa League, might come out to play and try and put on a show, leave loads of space at the back, and Rodgers take advantage of it. He starts running at them and threading a few passes through to Watkins. Could be good. Who knows? Again, it's not beach football. United, nothing to play for. Poor season, morale low. Aston Villa, lot to play for. Pressure. It's got 0-0 written all over it, doesn't it? Isak. Okay, so probably the most important one. I'm sure it's one you're wrestling with as well. So, of course, the Newcastle manager, once again, has really told us nothing. Still going to go with him starting. He was doing some training on his own, and he's supposed to train with the rest of the squad today, and they'll just make a call on it then. So fingers crossed for some early team announcements. With all the games kicking off, we might get some early team announcements, which will obviously be very, very useful. But I think it's a situation that he's either going to start or he isn't. And when I say that sounds like a stupid thing to say, it's like the Michael Owen. Oh, if they score a goal and the other team doesn't score, they're going to win the game. The old Michael Owen thing. But I don't think he'll come on if he's benched. He might not even make the bench, which would mean I've got Palmer coming in. I could be wrong on that, of course, if they're because they do need the win. If it's like 0-0, 10 minutes to go, and he's on the bench, I suppose it's entirely possible that he could come in. But hopefully we'll get a little bit of early team news. Hopefully starts. I think there are goals there. I wish I had I wish I did have a Gordon or something like that, or even Barnes, who I moved on some weeks back. I think there's goals there with Everton really on the beach now. They've done their job this year. They've had their last game at Goodison, so they've had their big hurrah a week ago, and their defence is a bit decimated. I think Branthwaite's out now as well. This could be 3-4-5-0, and yeah, just fingers crossed. Isak starts. It's going to be another bloody 0-0, isn't it? We'll see. Watkins, yeah, again happy with that. Lots to play for, and we know Watkins has got that that whole potential. And yeah, Wizards been fantastic. So no real changes for me. I think 10 of those I'm confident are going to start. Isak's the doubt, and if he doesn't, I've got Palmer, and who knows, maybe it's a Palmer starts his redemption arc, comes off the bench for me, and gets 4 goal involvements. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I'm going to quite enjoy this. I do like all the games kicking off at the same time, so it's going to be. So I'm going to have the live rank going. Hopefully, can be watching one of the games. I'll have the live rank going on FPL Hub because it's going to be a mental game week. It really is. It's beach football season. On average, in the game week 38, there are 0.50 more goals per game than there are for the average across the season. So, yeah, it should be some wild swings, get nice and emotional, lots of ups and downs, bit of fun, and hopefully finish, as I say, certainly inside the top 100k. Love to crack that 50k. I'll leave it at that for now. I'll be back after the game week. I'll do a review. Yeah, probably of the game week, but probably of the season as a whole, and then touch a little bit, sort of my thoughts pre-season 25, 26, and sort of key learnings and some of the definitive things I will be looking to do, and then we'll take a break, and then we shall return. In the meantime, just in case this is the last time some of you tune in, thank you. I really enjoyed doing this across the whole season. Met some new friends, and a few old ones have come in and joined in as well. It's been a huge amount of fun. I know I waffle on like a lunatic. Hopefully you guys do get something out of it, but I sincerely have really appreciated this the support across the season, and particularly from a few of you that we chat regularly. Just the last few weeks where I've had a few life challenges, which I am coming through. I am coming through. Take care, have fun, play your own game, don't panic, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.